On this episode of How to Do Florida, we're exploring the mysterious, hidden world of Florida's underwater caverns.
We're going cavern diving.
Then Chef Justin's got a recipe for Florida's most delectable crustacean.
Pan-fried soft-shell crab with a spicy firecracker corn salad.
Yummy, yummy.
And then we're headed to Tampa Bay to haul in Florida's crankiest critter.
Gus, these crabs don't like you.
No, they don't like you.
We're going crabbing.
The crabs. The crabs.
So sit back and relax while we show you how to do Florida.
Hey, today on the show, we're going to show you how to do cavern diving.
Hidden below the state of Florida lies a river of water known as the Florida Aquifer. Here, millions of gallons of water a day slowly dissolve away the stony white limestone rock to create a vast network of flooded caves and tunnels. This breathtaking underwater world runs for thousands of miles throughout the state. Exploring Florida Springs is an experience full of beauty and adrenaline. One of the most spectacular and thrilling places to dive is in one of Florida's spring-fed caverns. Here, divers experience an enclosed underwater theater while always remaining in an area where sunlight is visible.
Jenny Springs. It's part of the Santa Fe River Spring Basin, which is comprised of over 43 different springs, making this area the premier place for all types of diving.
Located just 15 minutes west of I-75 in the town of High Springs, Jenny Springs is within 2 hours of Orlando or Jacksonville. Step 1, book a cavern dive.
We're in High Springs, Florida. I am on my way to meet Jim Wyatt. I've never done a cavern dive, so yeah, pretty pumped. Here we are, Cave Country Dive Shop. Made it, Jim.
Hey, Chad.
How you doing, sir?
Good. How about you?
So you're my caveman for the
I
day.
am indeed, and we're going to have us a good time.
Jim started diving when he was just 12. Later, he put his dive skills to work for the United States Coast Guard and the Navy. With 16 years as a cave instructor, there's no better caveman to guide you through an underwater cavern.
This is the normal open water gear, which you're used to using always.
So just a BC
regulator and a tank. But in addition to that, we have the more cavern and cave specific gear.
Okay.
We have the reels. We take these reels in with us so we have a guideline to follow out. We always want to have a continuous guideline between us and the surface.
So this is your breadcrumb.
Yes, this is your breadcrumb line. We have a cutting device in the event we get tangled in the line.
Okay.
We can cut the line. And then we've got 2 lights. This is our primary light.
And now what does this hook up to?
You wear it on your belt.
Right on
and
your
then
belt.
you wear this on your hand.
Oh, yeah.
And then your backup light, in the event that one fails.
I think you got some schmutz right there in your lens. Stop prevents your death. So this is a pretty scary sign here, Jim.
Yes. We generally place this sign at the end of the cavern zone, so when cavern divers see that they've been in the cavern, they think, oh, wow, this is really neat. Let's go back into the cave. Yeah. We have that sign, so hopefully they'll stop and change their mind about going into the cave.
But we're not going in a cave today, right?
No, we're going into a cavern only.
Going into a cavern only.
Cavern only, and the cavern zone is where we can always see daylight.
I'm ready to rock the cavern.
Step 2, register and gear up for the dive. We headed over to the dive shop at Jenny Springs to rent the gear I'd need. They can outfit you with a full dive set, including your cave lights, for just $60.
Smells good. Ha! You gotta get your gear.
The rule that we use is 1/3 of the air for our dive, 1/3 to exit, and then 1/3 as a reserve.
Okay.
And the other thing we want to make sure that we do is keep our feet up off the bottom so we don't stir up the silt.
Step 3, explore the cavern.
We're going cavern diving.
Jim and I headed for the water and did one final safety check.
Pressure in the tank is right at 3,000.
So you're going to use 1,000 pounds of that air, and when you hit 2,000 pounds, you're going to give me the thumb sign, and we're going to leave the cavern.
All right, sounds good.
It was all systems go and time to begin the descent. With the mouth of the cavern only 15 feet below the surface, we quickly reached the doorway to our adventure. Using the reel, Jim ran a line into the cavern so we'd have a trail of breadcrumbs to follow if the silt got too stirred up and made things too cloudy to see our exit. Once we entered the small opening, we found ourselves in a little room with another opening just ahead. I was in awe of the huge ballroom that opened up before us. The pure white limestone walls made for a majestic setting. The bubbles from our tanks rose up and pooled together on the ceiling to create a shimmering silver mirror. As we explored deeper, it was always comforting to be able to look back and see the entrance to the cavern. Finally, we came to the end of the cavern. You could feel the rush of the water surging up from the aquifer. No natural light reaches past this point. To go any further is where cavern diving becomes cave diving. The urge to want to explore deeper was definitely strong. After checking our gauges, 1/3 of our air was gone, so it was time to start making our way back to the entrance and head to the surface.
Wow. That was amazing, sir. When we first went through that vent, the main opening there
Right.
for the spring, and it just opens up. We went over that first ledge and looked over into that ballroom. That's a
Right.
pretty impressive sight.
Nice, deep blue, clear, crystal clear water.
And then we got closer to that vent,
Right.
and man, you could feel the force of that
Yep.
water coming out of that vent.
I was picking the sand up where you could see it
Just
blowing.
flying by us.
Oh, man. Beautiful cavern. The lure of the labyrinth.
Exploring an underwater cavern is like discovering a mysterious hidden world seldom seen by others. Without a doubt, this adventure at Jenny Springs was one of the most unique dive experiences I've ever had.
Hey, to learn more about cavern diving, go to our website at howtodoflorida.com.
Still to come, it's catching, cooking when we show you how to do crabbing in Tampa Bay.
Hoorah! Not bad, Gus.
Up next, Chef Justin turns up the heat with a recipe for pan-fried soft-shell crab.
Hello. There's a little poppins.
Ooh, yeah!
You're watching How to Do Florida, and we'll be right back.
Hey, today we're working with one of Florida's seafood miracles, the soft-shell crab.
That's right, and we're doing pan-fried soft-shell crab with a spicy firecracker corn salad.
Yummy, yummy. Wow. You know, Chef, this looks like a normal plate of blue crab, but
Yep.
it's not. These guys are tender to the touch, and they're soft. Chef, what are we gonna do to these beautiful, soft specimens?
All right, first thing we need to do is we need to get a little breading on these bad boys. We're gonna go dry, wet, dry.
Okay.
Okay, wet hand, dry hand method. Okay, remember we said dry first, then wet,
Sorry.
then dry.
Can I go wet, dry, wet?
Yeah, for that one you can.
Because they're already wet, right?
They're already a little wet.
I'm gonna double bat,
Yeah,
double coat, double batter these guys.
there you go. And put them right back here on the pan too.
Okay, so then I'll do dry, this one, dry. And then we're going wet, splash. Put him in the milk pool.
Yep, little milk bath.
Then back in
There you go.
the sand.
All right, I'm going with a little oil in my pan here. We're shallow pan frying. This is a little bit of canola oil.
This guy just gained 2 pounds.
Yeah, he did at least. Let's get these bad boys in. I'm gonna go top side down to start off with, okay?
And so you're shallow frying these and not deep frying.
Not deep
Why?
frying. Well, because it uses a little less oil, and I think it comes out a better product. Plus, I'm not a big fan. Hello, there's a little poppins. I'm not a big fan of deep frying anyway.
You're not a big fan of deep frying.
As you know. These are gonna cook for about 2 minutes on each side. We want them nice and crispy and done through. And while we're doing that, it's time to make our corn relish. For that, we're gonna start with a little simple vinaigrette kind of thing. We got lime juice.
Lime juice.
We got Florida honey. Look at that. Some spicy jalapeno going in. A little bit of cumin. It's gonna give it some good flavor. Some salt. Some pepper. And a little bit of oil. Just a touch. Okay. Now that that's all in there,
Interesting tool.
we can go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. We got some Florida radish here. This is gonna give it some nice little crunch and a little bite. Red onion,
Red onion.
a little flat leaf parsley. We can go ahead and get our corn. Now this corn, beautiful Florida sweet corn. I threw these on the grill for a few minutes.
That grilling just gives them a little
Yeah, it's
smoky
gonna bring
flavor.
out some more flavor to them, yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I flip these now, Chef?
I think you can give them a flip now, Chad.
Yeah.
Easy.
Towards the camera, man.
Oh, nice. We got a little element of danger here today on the set.
Man, those look good, Chef.
They look good, huh?
Those are
Crispy,
good.
battered. Okay, so I've got my corn. It's all been taken on the husk. This is gonna go right into my bowl. Stir this around. Okay, I think these bad boys are ready to go.
They look done, don't they?
All right, let's get them out of here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now to plate up, spoon a little bit of our corn relish right in the middle of the plate.
Oh wow.
There we go. Maybe just stick a little garnish in here.
One of the true miracles of the seafood industry, the soft-shell crab with this amazing-looking salsa. Let's eat it.
You ready to eat?
I am ready to eat, actually.
do it.
Yeah. Oh, chef, all the magic of a blue crab without the work.
That's right. And for this recipe and many, many more, go to howtodoflorida.com.
Good stuff, chef.
Coming up next, Chad's on the hunt for Florida's craggiest crustacean.
One down, 300 to go.
When How to Do Florida returns.
We're on Tampa Bay, and we're going to show you how to go crabbing.
Just 2 hours southwest of Orlando lies the largest city on Florida's west coast, Tampa.
This is a big, big, big bay. I can't get over the immenseness of this bay. It's staggering, the size of it.
But we're here for what's crawling on the bottom of this gigantic body of water, Florida's seafood workhorse, the blue crab. The blue crab is one of the most abundant and tasty invertebrates to grace our coastline. They're yummy, plentiful, and fun to catch. Florida blue crabs can be harvested recreationally using chicken necks tied to a string, or by commercial trappers who use traps to harvest these delicious blue crustaceans. Step 1. Book a trip. Today I'll be spending my day on the water with Gus Munich, a commercial crabbing legend.
That's good to see you.
At 75, Gus has been crabbing Florida waters for over 35 years and runs Gus's Crabby Adventures, where he takes folks out for a commercial crabbing experience like none other.
What my hope I can do is continue crabbing until I fall out of the boat and drown.
One thing I've always admired about commercial fishermen was their white boots, and I always wanted an excuse to buy a pair. Before we started, I told Gus to hold nothing back. I wanted the full experience of being a commercial crabber today.
Getting geared up here.
That shirt's gonna get dirty, you know.
It's a brand new shirt, Gus.
It was.
So are you going to let me get this one, or am I
I'll
still
get this
learning?
one.
Can I turn it off when it's time to turn it off?
No, I'll do it.
You won't let me do nothing, man.
Step 2, catch 'em.
Hey, we got a stone crab.
Yep, there's a spider crab. We'll be getting a lot of spider
Is that
crab.
kind of a dirt crab? Where's he at on the crab society list? Is he low?
Yeah, you can eat them, but there's not much meat in them. I don't like them because they clog up the traps.
You don't like him, Gus? I don't like him. Oh, boy.
You ready?
I think I'm ready.
Get your pole. And you want to go either this way or that way under the float.
Okay.
Grab the rope. And you want to be aggressive. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Don't be a pansy. Okay, pull it in hand over hand. Straight. I'm going to have to wear a hard hat, I guess.
Ooh, man. Now that's a keeper stone crab, right?
No, we're throwing back. You want to throw them back or do you want to eat them?
I want to eat it. A stone crab is some of the sweetest meat you can get. Are stone crabs only in Florida?
I don't know. I've never been out of Florida.
I love that.
Now, turn the trap completely upside down. Again.
The bait side, bait trap door.
Right. Get your shad, lift that up and stick him in there.
Does that one look good?
Yeah, that's good.
You sound very convinced.
To put it back in, it's simple. Just a little flip on the bottom. Okay, that's right.
One down, 300 to go.
Looking good, Gus, looking good. You buried the bobber.
Watch it, it's gonna come out.
Ah, snag. A lot of dirt crab in here. A lot of dirt and stone.
With a spider crab.
Spider crab.
Chad, I can go to sleep watching you do this. You know that.
Time.
We got to speed this operation up.
I'm getting better, right?
You got a long ways to go.
You're coming in too hot.
What about that dirt crab? Leave him in there?
Yeah, spider crab.
He's a nasty crab.
You gonna put bait in that trap? You got to bait the trap before you throw it back in. Now you gotta pull it back up again.
You fling them and you snag them like that. Can you do that, Gus? You ever done something like that?
I'm out here to work. I'm not here to play.
Hoorah! Ho-ho! Not bad, Gus. Not bad at all. All those look about the same size.
Yeah, we're doing good. That was good.
That was a good trap, right?
Yeah.
And now, Gus will demonstrate how to correctly hold a crab.
The only place you can hold a crab is right against the swim fin in the body right there, okay? You cannot put your hand underneath there. He'll reach under there and grab your finger if you try to hold him like that.
Are you sure he can't get me?
Yeah, he can't get you.
Watching Gus handle that crab was giving me flashbacks to my last crab encounter.
This is how you hold a crab, right? Because he's got a little chomp to him, doesn't he?
Mother!
The day was going great. We had about 3 dozen blue crabs, a couple really nice stone crabs, and then we ran across one of Florida's seafood miracles.
That's a soft shell crab. Just came out of a shell, and there's the empty shell in there.
Soft shell crab.
That is amazing. He's just like putty. So how long will it take him to get his...
24 hours, it'll be hard.
He'll be hard as a rock.
They take the calcium out of the water, and that's what makes the shell get hard.
And this is the best way to eat a blue crab, isn't it?
Right. You can flour it and salt and pepper it and deep fry it.
Is he coming home?
We're going to take it home.
We're going to take him home?
Yeah.
Now this is the shell down here, right?
That's it.
Look at that.
Look it up. See, it came right out of his lungs. The
That's
whole thing is
amazing.
completely empty. He backed right out of it. Took in water
Yeah.
and blew himself right out of the shell.
Absolutely amazing.
Soft shell crab.
I think we got a whole family reunion in there right now. It's a Tampa Bay trifecta right here. A dirt, stone, and a blue.
Called a spider crab.
Blue crab train right there. Look at that, Gus.
Nice boots, Chad.
Well, thank you, Gus.
Hanging out with Gus all day gave me a new appreciation for the people who labor long days in the Florida sun to bring us fresh Florida seafood. After checking the last pot, it was time to head in for the main event, the meal. While the crabs were steaming, Gus showed me his crab shack.
When do we get to the stone crab and the beer and the dessert? And when does the music happen? When does the music happen?
I got disco music right now. You want disco music?
If you got a ball, let's get it spinning.
Okay, so Gus and I had officially rocked the crab shack. Now it was time to eat. Step 3, eat 'em.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
There we go.
We
That's
are
some blue
talking
crab.
now.
Yeah,
This
we'll
is
have to
the
show you
fruit.
how we eat these. You have to break the body in half, and you
Okay.
fold it inland. There's a sharp point right there.
Yep.
So what you do, you lay the crab upside down on the table, put your palm of your hand on top
Okay.
of it, and press down real hard. And what that does, that breaks all these cartridges down in between,
Okay.
and then you can take and just open that up and get to the meat.
Oh, gosh. Does it get any better than this?
No.
This is what being in Florida is all about right here. To crabs.
To crabs.
To crabs.
Bring a few friends or the whole fam. Gus's Crabby Adventure will not disappoint. Besides catching blue crabs, you'll see all kinds of crazy critters, learn about Florida's ecosystem, and share an unforgettable experience with a true Florida legend. And who knows, you might just get your rubber boots autographed by Gus himself.
For more information on crabbing, go to our website at howtodoflorida.com. You're watching How to Do Florida. We'll be right back. Well, that's our show. I sure hope you learned something, but more importantly, I hope you feel encouraged to get out and do Florida.
For more info on this episode, go to howtodoflorida.com, where you can watch full episodes, bonus material, and all of Chef Justin's yummy recipes. Be sure to check out our Do Florida page, which is our giant list of events and activities all over the Sunshine State. Yeah, you should check it out.
I don't know why we need a lighting budget, because all we need right here is just not point at me. Today on the show, we're going to do cavern diving. I want you to wear that at all times. You understand me? This is siphon. Siphon dive certified. They send siphon into the little small cracks, little small places. Right, siphon? Go to our website.
Need some help? I guess we got all day, right?
There we go.
Now you're an
All right.
official crewmate.
Mr. Reaper, what are you doing here? No, you don't. No, I'm not coming to you.
Called a spider crab.
Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah, perfect. Yes.